Hey guys, it's Brooke again. Okay, we are zooming right along in our mask making series, our Better Than Nothing mask. We have made the entire mask now, including the casings, and I'm going to show you what I'm doing for the ties. I will reiterate, this mask is a couple layers of cotton with a filter pocket. Make it with what you have. It is better than nothing. Is it a guarantee about anything? Nope. But that's why we call it the Better Than Nothing mask. So we've made the whole thing. We've sewn the casings. I am out of elastic, so somebody recommended that I try t-shirt fabric. So I took one of my really old mungy t-shirts, and I'll tell you that this was a thin t-shirt to start with, and it has seen a lot of action. So when you go raiding your t-shirt closet or whatever, try to find one that's a little sturdier cotton. This one is, it's just thin. You know, it's this, you can almost see my fingers through it. So try to find one a little sturdier, because this is not my favorite. I am going to go see if I can find a more sturdy one, but we're going to use this to show you what's the what. Okay, so this is what's going to happen. This is where we're going with this. We've got our mask that we made. I've put the t-shirt fabric through one side of the mask. I just strung it right through there with a safety pin, and I'll show you that. Tying a knot at the end and snipping that off a little. Oh, that was crooked. Okay, well, there you have it. And so either side is going to have one of these ties, and these are nice and stretchy. This is perhaps stretchier than it should be, because the t-shirt was mungy. But the top ties are going to go behind someone's head and tie behind their head. The bottom ties will wrap around their neck and tie behind their neck. The good part is you can adjust how much, or the person wearing it can adjust how much gather they want right here on the side of the mask. So that will allow for some different face sizes and shapes, and how closely it fits. And you can pull the whole string through the casing up and down, so you can get more on the top and less on the bottom. Actually, that was less on the top and more on the bottom. I'm watching the screen, it makes it all crazy. So you can kind of adjust how long the strings are on the top and the bottom, if you see what I'm saying. Okay, so this is what I did. I took, as I said, just a t-shirt, which is now a belly shirt, I guess, out of my closet, and I don't know how it made the move because it was gross. I'm going to fold it in half. So this is the neckline of my shirt. I've got it laying sideways so that you can see it, and this is the bottom edge of my, actually, yeah, you can't see most of it. So this would be the bottom edge of the t-shirt. I'm going to fold this in half so you can see. Let's see if that makes it easier. Okay, so this is the way, I mean, this is the t-shirt. Folded it in half. Don't recommend cutting 4 layers of t-shirt fabric at once. It's going to go crazy. I really actually use my rotary cutter. So if you have a rotary cutter, use that. Otherwise, use your handy dandy scissors. Lay your t-shirt out full length. Don't fold it like this. I only have it folded here so that you guys can see the whole thing in screen. And I'm going to go to about 1.5 inches. Again, does not have to be exact. You know I cannot cut or sew straight. We have established that, so okay. And I'm just lopping right through that whole t-shirt. Okay, so now we're going to end up with a ring. Oops, if I can get it apart. So I can show you this. This is right off the bottom edge of the t-shirt. Okay, and so now we have a ring of fabric, because there's a front and a back to the t-shirt. Take your ring of fabric and stretch it. I've got my thumbs in either end in the loop, and I'm stretching it as far as it'll go. Wow, and it went quite a distance. So what will happen with most t-shirt fabric, it's going to curl when you do that, and that's fine. That's a good thing. So now what I'm going to do is cut off, this is one side seam. Wow, that stretched a really long way. Really, really long way. I think this t-shirt had seen better days, for sure. Switching it over, and here's the other side seam. I'm going to lop that off as well. Then I'm going to take my one piece and kind of fold it in half. You may not have to do that. Your t-shirt might have curled when you stretched it, and that's cool too. Take a safety pin, string it right through the top of your string. Poke it through the top of your string. I'm sure there's a technical term for this. And where did I put that mask? I just threw everything to the side to get out of the way. Okay, so I'll show you. I'm just going to pull this. Oh, I tied a knot. I forgot. I'm going to use a different t-shirt on this one anyway, so we'll go ahead and pull that one out. Okay, so I've got my t-shirt threaded onto my safety pin. Got my safety pin closed, and you can start from the bottom or the top. But what we're going to do is go right through this casing we made. Remember in the last step we folded that over and stitched it? So we have a little pocket right there. Okay, here's our filter pocket. Here's our casing pocket. And you're just going to thread your safety pin right through there. And you might have to fight with it a little bit. I am, because my t-shirt fabric's pretty wide. If it turns out that you can't get it through, cut down your strap a little bit. Just make do. Use elastic. Use, someone suggested ribbon, and I think ribbon might be too slippery to stay tied. But we're crafters. We have all kinds of stuff like this, right? Seam binding. Again, I'm going to show you in the next step how to make a tie from the fabric that you're using if you'd prefer to do that. Then just tie a knot at either end. And I think I had said to make this at least 27 inches long, and that's not true. That was I misspoke, and I hopefully corrected it everywhere. It needs to be longer than that. With the t-shirt, it's great because I leave it as long as the strip is, and if it's too long for someone, they can cut it off and retie the knots. Okay, so there's one side. Lots of thread flying around here. So let me show you the gig here. So you would thread this one through the same way on that right hand side. Okay, and then what's going to happen is you're going to have two strings up here to tie behind the back of your head, and you'll have two strings down here to tie behind the back of your neck, and you can adjust it to be comfortable, and voila, you got a better than nothing mask. So I'm going to thank you so much for spending time with me. I hope this is clear. I'm not used to doing such in-depth step-by-step. Any questions, you send me a message or Laura at Laughing Dogs Book Nook. Our emails are down below in the description. We are happy to answer any questions you have, give you any help you need. If you'd like to make some masks and donate them, perfect, send me a message. If you need a couple masks, send me a message, or Laura. And we're just all in this together, guys. So I want to thank you for spending your time with me, and have a wonderful evening, and stay safe, stay well, and stay at home. Bye, guys. Hey, guys, it's Brooke. One more time. Alternate tie version for your mask. Your better than nothing mask. When we were together last time, I showed you how I'm using t-shirt fabric. Don't use your chintzy t-shirt like I did, because, yeah, this one is going to have to be replaced. This fabric's a little too old and used up. Okay, so this is the mask we made. And if you don't have t-shirt fabric, or don't want to cut up a t-shirt, whatever, you can make, or it's too ugly, you know, the t-shirt fabric. It really isn't. It looks great. Again, bad t-shirt that I used, and I probably will go find a black one to use to look a little bit nicer, or an ivory one or something. The t-shirt looks nice. Bad example. Okay, but there is an alternate. What you can do if you want to make your ties out of fabric, you can use the same fabric you use for the outside, or for what you used on the inside, or just some other fabric in general, whatever, some fabric. And what you're going to do is cut a strip, which is 1 1/4 inches wide, this way. And as long as you can make it, it needs to be at least 32 inches long. I think I said 27 inches somewhere, and I lied. I'm sorry. Oops. This one's really long. Okay, so what you're going to do is take your fabric, take it over to the iron. I can't sew and talk at the same time. I'm not going to try to iron at the same time. That'll end badly. You're going to fold the strip right in half like that and press it, okay? I'm going to finger press this one, but press it with your iron so you get a good firm fold the whole length of your strip. Then, after you do that, open it back up and fold this edge up to the fold mark that you just made and this edge up to the fold mark. Okay? All the way the whole length of the strip. Press it again. When that's done, last fold, okay, it's fighting back. Here we go. We'll use this one because this one's been pressed. Okay, so this is how your whole long piece is going to look. You're going to take the whole length that you made, fold it in half again on that original fold that you made. And what this will do is it will enclose all the raw edges, so you're not going to have any messiness or raveling or anything. Okay, so then this is what you're going to have. That's that 1 1/4 inches. Then take it to your sewing machine, and once again with a straight stitch, start up at the top all the way at the end of your string or your fabric piece, right on the edge, not the folded edge, but the edge that's open. Stay as close to that edge as you possibly can. Straight stitch, back stitch, straight stitch all the way down, little back stitch, straight stitch off the fabric, and poof, you're done. And what you just done is called top stitching. Okay, and so that is going to stitch this closed. You're going to have this really durable, fabulous looking strap to feed right through the casing. I would probably press it again or not, totally up to you. But you're going to feed it through exactly the same way we did the t-shirt piece with your handy dandy safety pin. String it right through the casing, do one for the other side, and then you have a tie. So that is an alternative way to make your strings or your ties. Totally up to you. I know there are a million different ways to do this. Those are just two of the ways that I know of that I've been using. So that hopefully will do it. Hopefully, as I said, you're out there making yourself a mask, making your neighbor a mask, making masks to donate someplace to us, whatever. But thank you. I really am very touched by all of you and all of your sweet comments and all your help in so many different ways. And again, instructions, pattern available in a Google Drive file that's linked down below in the description. There is no charge. If you need any help, you email me or Laura at Laughing Dogs Book Nook. Both emails will be down below as well. We're happy to help with any questions you have to get you going on this project. If you're a new sewer, happy to do it. Or if you're an old sewer, if you've been sewing since God was a baby, and we can help, let us know. If you need some masks, you let us know as well. Thank you so much, you guys. Again, we are coming up to the Easter weekend, and won't that be a different experience? We'll get through it. Happy Easter. Stay home, stay safe, stay well, and I will see you real soon. Thanks again, guys. Love you. Bye.